What's good, YouTube? I'm bringing you a whole new series from Errors Mode. This time I'm putting rookie Michael Jordan on the current Chicago Bulls and vice versa for rookie LeBron. He's going to be on the current Cleveland Cavaliers. I had this idea since it's 2023, 2K23. Even though I had this footage since October. So don't spite me on this. I just didn't want to drop it because I wanted a little voiceover before things. I don't like doing voiceovers, but I felt like I needed to do it for this. And for this, I want to see who makes their team better. Who's going to be the better rookie in this era. I would say it's probably going to lean to LeBron. Just spoiler alert, I had to change Mike up a lot. Just in terms of like his shot tendencies, DeMar's shot tendencies. Like when you see the first game, Jordan is passive for like the first few games, and I don't know why I had to up his tendencies like a whole lot. That's a 2K issue because there is no reason why, if you watch the game, why the AI should be doing what it's doing. And I had to play Zach LaVine, Jordan, and DeMar as basically they had to all start because they're basically the stars of the team. As for Lonzo, I gave him a torn Achilles so he wouldn't play. This is before we even knew like he was going to play the season. I had to give him an Achilles tear, so you won't see him at all. And to be honest, if he was playing in real life, I wouldn't even know what to do with him. He would have to come off the bench, to be honest with you. So give me like your stat predictions. Who do you think will win Rookie of the Year? Who do you think will make their team better? Will either of them make the finals? Because to be honest, you put LeBron on this Cavs team now, they would make the finals, I would believe, in real life. But I already talked too much, so I'm about to just roll the footage.
Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony alongside, I'm Kevin Harlan at the table. And from the sidelines, it's our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Thanks very much. Now, guys, at the end of this season, there is a potential opt-out of the collective bargaining agreement. And after seeing star players hold out, some wonder if that will be exercised. Commissioner Silver says we have a common interest to ensure that contracts are honored. Those are issues we can approach collectively. Kevin?
As is always the best case. David, thank you. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Williams and Vucevic hold down the post for him. LaVine is out there with Jordan. And it's DeRozan in at the 3. And for the Heat, at the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Butler in at the small forward.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
And it's going to be the Bulls. Off the tip. DeRozan scanning the floor. Here's Levine. Miami grabs the miss.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team.
Hits it from three-point range.
And look at how confident Hero is from range. He'll take that shot whenever possible.
Butler against DeRozan. Shot clock at 6. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers, but DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Yeah, reports are he had handles at age 3. First dunk came in the 6th grade. 5-star high school prospect, and in a strange way, he's still an underrated superstar.
And the first one at the line is good. Richard, some people doubted the Bulls' trade to get DeMar DeRozan. But as we know, those doubts were short-lived.
Oh, that's for sure. DeMar DeRozan, look, he dominated in his first season in Chicago, all-NBA team. And look, the Bulls had gone through some really lean years. This was a great move by the front office.
Both free throws good from DeRozan. You can feel the excitement for the new season. And Greg, when you were playing, is there an opening day that really stands out in your mind?
Back in '95, I think it was, when we started the season with back-to-back wins, and the team was feeling good. Then we promptly lost 21 straight.
Now here's Butler, and out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Jordan against Hero. Jordan inside. Great D that time from Hero. Butler on the wing. Shoots over DeRozan. And it's Butler missing.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Levine gets to DeRozan. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Jimmy Butler.
What you love about Vucevic? The consistency. Solid shooting percentages, and he's averaged double-digit rebounds for the last 5 years.
That free throw missing. You know, Greg, adding to that for Vucevic, the last 2 seasons, he's been excellent in the playoffs.
Great point, Kevin. His numbers were up over what he did in the regular season. He hits clutch shots, gives them a physical presence, and he is just a rock in the middle.
The Heat making a switch here. Oladipo's checked in. Good on the second free throw.
A premium talent in this league. DeRozan about as valuable as they come.
Up top, Oladipo. DeRozan defending from 13, and too long on the shot.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
Oh my goodness, what a play.
Oh my. You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I'd call that slam dunk contest level.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now, Hero. The baseline J. Vucevic with the rebound. Bulls have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Bean passes to DeRozan. Jordan dishes to Levine. Outside DeRozan. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by the Heat. And going against Chicago, their first game of the NBA's regular season.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
Outside, Levine. Jordan sets the pick for Levine. Back to Jordan. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Because he draws so much attention on offense, the D, look, they're going to have problems with Levine, and it opens up some great passing lanes for him.
Adebayo with the screen on DeRozan. Here's Oladipo. Here's Adebayo. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Those are some hustle points, really bonus points when you put in a miss.
Outside DeRozan. Here's Vucevic, and he makes good on the layup.
And the instincts on the glass. Love how Vucevic tracks these misses down and then able to convert.
Outside Lowry. Hero against Jordan. Floats it up for Adebayo. Hammers the alley-oop through.
With strong athleticism, Adebayo can finish just about any lob with his large catch radius.
Levine finds DeRozan. Baseline jumper. That shot, no good. And Miami the other way now. Martin the pass to Lowry. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Oladipo for 3. That one falls, coming off Adebayo's feet.
Excellent display of timing on the catch and shoot there. Oladipo plays quick but smart.
Williams sets a screen for Levine. For 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now, Hero, and Oladipo has it in the corner. And good that time. Oladipo's got 5 points so far.
This is light work for Oladipo. If the D doesn't force him out of that area, they're done.
Levine kicks to Jordan. Jordan with a screen on Oladipo. And it's DeRozan missing.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
Jordan against Hero. Pass to Adebayo. Over Williams. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist from Hero. 6 points for Bam Adebayo. And here's Levine who brings it up for the Bulls. Trailing by 2. Vucevic setting the pick for DeRozan. Goes back up, and that's 2 points on the layup. 5 points in the game.
And how about that exhale there? Finally gets one to fall through 6 attempts.
Lowry kicks to Hero. Passes to Adebayo. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here's Levine. Vucevic a screen on Oladipo. Tries it from 19, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Gets one to fall, but only his second make in the first 7 attempts.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Hero with it. Back to Lowry. 6 on the shot clock. The kick out to Oladipo. Off target with his 3. Bulls have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. DeRozan passes to Levine. Jordan sets the pick for Levine. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Hero passes to Adebayo. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. And some changes here for the Heat. Yurtseven's checked in for Adebayo. Wayne Dedmon comes in for Caleb Martin. And Strus is subbed in for Hero. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Javonte Green comes in for Patrick Williams. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Michael Jordan. And it's Dragic in for Zach LaVine. Here's Dragic. Pass to Dosunmu. Back to Dragic. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. That one doesn't go.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Lowry finds Strus. Lock at 6. Oladipo outside. Miami needs to get a shot off. And it's Strus missing. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter.
All I'm going to say is a few years ago, I would not expect this Bulls team to be in this position right now. They weren't dominating, but look at what they're doing now. It's a whole new era.
Dragic with a wide open look. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. And the Bulls lead by 3. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Oladipo against DeRozan. And Oladipo kicks to Strus. Goes up on the wing. It's tipped. And he stays with it. Lowry inside the line. Andre Drummond grabs the miss.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
DeRozan passes to Dragic. And here is Dosunmu. Dishes it to DeRozan. Drummond with a screen on Lowry. The feed to Drummond. They kick it out to Green. DeRozan for 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. The Chicago team, Richard, has managed to turn things around after a string of 4 losing seasons.
And that's why you never count a team out. A few smart trades, some good draft pickups, that's all it takes for you to ascend the rankings and become a top team in this league.
And the right coach. Clearly, Billy was the right coach for this team.
Oh, yeah, and that too. Definitely the good coach.
First free throw is good. And, of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian-American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
Oladipo hits them both.
The combination of shooting and speed Oladipo provides this team is invaluable. And his hunger to keep getting better, also impressive.
Now here's Drummond. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. The pass to Dosunmu. Dragic against Lowry. Dragic dishes to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Aggressive defense. The battle with Drummond inside is a collision waiting to happen.
Here's Oladipo. 7 points in the game. And the layup is good. Oladipo's got 9.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Rockets the pass to Dosunmu. 1:27 left here in the first quarter. Lobbed up there for Drummond. It's stolen by Strus. He feeds it to Lowry. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And the man who many consider the greatest Raptor of all time, Kyle Lowry.
He said he plans to return to retire in Toronto someday. He's already had a street named after him there. And in time, probably a statue in his honor as well.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Most losing teams, Greg, are looking to rebuild, look to the future, but not in Chicago.
Yeah, their idea to turn it around was to get all-stars. Trading for Vooch in 21 during a losing season, then signing DeMar as a free agent. That's a refreshing approach.
Pass to Dosunmu. Drummond with a screen on Oladipo. Drummond in the post. Dedmon defending. And it's Drummond missing. Miami's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Dragic from outside. It's good from long range. Dragic has got 6.
By no means a volume shooter. Dragic picks his spots and is very solid from deep.
Lowry finds Oladipo. Back to Lowry. Dedmon a screen. 5 to shoot to the left side wing. Fires from deep. And it's Chicago with the rebound. And here is Caruso. Out left to the wing. From outside, off the mark. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Bulls lead by 3. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bulls. The Heat trail by 3. Strus on the wing along with Butler. Caleb Martin out there with Adebayo. And it's Hero into the point. It's the group on the floor for Miami. Now here's Butler. No points in the game yet for him. Kicks it out to Hero. 4 on the clock. This one for 3. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is the level of intensity Adebayo brings. He's terrific at channeling that energy on the offensive glass.
Butler against DeRozan over Martin. DeRozan's shot is off. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Miami. They trail by 1. Passes it to Adebayo. Here's Strus from deep. Drills the three-pointer. Strus has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And what can Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
Now here's Jordan. Here's DeRozan. Here's Vucevic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And for a big man, Vucevic is pretty efficient at the line, really has a complete game.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Miami. Free throw drops for Vucevic. Richard, you played before and after the emergence of social media. How does that affect, in your opinion, the players these days in that very uncharted world?
Well, it's a beautiful thing because players now understand that they are a brand. Social media has helped them build a brand, and so now you have the ability to connect with your fans in a positive way. And for me, that is a great thing for this league because the players are doing a great job with it.
But you'd probably agree you got to use it correctly and not stray into the dark side, right?
Yeah, no, stay away from the dark side.
Now, Hero shoots over Vucevic. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Levine kicks to DeRozan. Over Adebayo. And the basket by DeRozan. DeRozan's got 9.
Ooh, okay, I see you, DeMar, putting defenders on skates, a little yippity-yop.
Floats it up for Adebayo. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop. 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
Levine dishes to DeRozan. From 18 feet away. And it's Strus with the rebound.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Here's Adebayo. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Chicago calls timeout.
And he has not been on his game here. He's forcing a lot of shots, and the team is suffering because of it. It's time for him to focus on getting his teammates involved.
With a pause in the action, let's show you the teams that were best from the line last season. The Bulls 3rd, the Heat in 5th.
You're not going to find many teams that were as polished from the free throw line as these two clubs a season ago.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Jordan. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better, mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
Free throw good, Jordan.
And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep.
And so Jordan nails both of them. You know, as the Bulls have become a more veteran team, Greg, it feels like they've settled into what they do well.
And you need a strong identity to be successful in this league. Chicago is building towards that, but it does take time.
Butler finds Adebayo. They get the rebound. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. And so Levine will bring it up now for Chicago. They trail by 1. They've got the Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Adebayo passes to Butler. Outside, Hero. That 3 off the mark. The Bulls have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Pass to Williams. Down low. The 9-foot shot, and it's Vucevic. That time on the assist by Williams. Vucevic has got his second bucket of the night. Now, here's Strus, defended by Jordan. Hero against Levine. Now, Hero, he's covered closely. The offensive rebound. Strus kicks to Butler. Just 5 to shoot. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Butler's got his first 2 points. Williams a screen on Hero. DeRozan against Butler. Some solid defense from Butler.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Now, here's Butler. Back to Adebayo. Over to DeRozan. The shot by Adebayo, no good. The Bulls have gone only 2 of 7 for the field since the second quarter got underway. On the wing, Levine. He's covered by Hero. Here's Vucevic. That shot is off. Now the Heat take it the other way. Butler against Jordan. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Michael Jordan.
And what I appreciate about Butler is how tough he is. This guy welcomes going into contact while shooting.
That free throw good from Butler. Hey, Richard, as soon as your playing career ended, you got right into this business, into broadcasting. When did you decide that this would be the next step?
Well, the first time is when I thought I was going to be out the league, and so I started doing more and more work until I retired in 2018. So it started way before I retired.
That laid the groundwork for you. Good job.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is worth it. The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Hero finds Strus. Fires the 3. Drops in the tray. Strus has got the lead up to 6 now for the Heat. And Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That manic intensity, perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jimmy.
Now, here's Butler, following the miss by Michael Jordan. Butler passes to Strus. Oh, good with the triple.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Al Levine. He has 5. Green with a screen on Hero. Levine can't hit.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Strus passes to Hero. And stolen by Jordan. Green with the ball. And it's Martin picking him up. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Butler against Jordan. And the basket is good. Jordan's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you can just see the extraordinary competitiveness. MJ staying laser focused after absorbing the contact.
And the first time out of the game called for the Heat. Group in for the Heat. Yurtseveni's checked in for Adebayo. Wayne Dedman comes in for Caleb Martin. Oladipo, he's checked in for Max Strus. And Kyle Lowry subbed in for Tyler Hero. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Alex Caruso comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Dosunmu, he's checked in for Jordan. And it's Dragic in for Zach LaVine. Butler on the wing. And the pass to Oladipo from outside the arc. And it's Dragic with the rebound. Bulls trail by 4. Drummond with a screen on Lowry. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
A huge target on alley-oops. Throw it towards Drummond, and he'll take care of the rest.
And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Feeds to Dedmon. Rebound by the Bulls. Dragic taking his time here. Over to the wing. Now here's Dosunmu. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. 5 on the clock. Pass to Caruso. Good on the triple. And the Bulls lead by 1. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Now, here's Butler. Rock loose. Going inside. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Chicago has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Dragic the pass to Green. Dragic left side. Lets it go with a 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
And the Heat call time here. You know, Richard, at this point in his career, we expect Andre Drummond to average a double-double every season.
Yeah, well, and let's just say most years he doesn't disappoint. He's going to go down as one of the greatest rebounders in NBA history. He's physical and determined in the paint.
And the Bulls making a change here. Bradley's checked in. It's time now to look at the NBA's top shooting teams from a season ago. The Bulls third.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but, man, they were right there.
Chicago on defense. They lead by 4. Butler with the ball. Passes it to Yurtsevin. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Yurtsevin's got his first points of the night.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Chicago.
Bradley a screen on Oladipo. Now here's Dosunmu, guarded by Oladipo. With his first shot attempt, here's Drummond. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
And that's 280 pounds crashing the glass. Drummond bullying his way there on that second chance bucket.
Now here's Butler. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Miami shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Now at the line, Jimmy Butler.
1. The free throw drops for Butler.
I don't even think he had 1 free throw before halftime, but he's making up for it here in the second.
Chicago's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Here's Here's Do Sunmu. He's still scoreless so far in this one. To the right side. Shot clock at 5. Puts one up from 19. The kick out to Dragic. Bradley is screen on Lowry. Here's Dragic, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
All right, a chance to see some stats for Jimmy Butler. He's coming off an excellent season. He was around 21 points per game last year, 5 assists and 6 rebounds. And you look at his huge role in their offense, a major contributor as far as putting up points.
He's just a natural scorer and someone this offense leans on to help shoulder the load and lead the charge.
And that one falls for Dragic. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. We've got 1:28 left in the first half of the game. Oladipo, left side. Good for another basket for him. Number 4 today. He's 4 of 8.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open 3, that's the key to efficient offense.
Pass to Do Sunmu. Drummond with a screen on Oladipo. It's Drummond, high post. He's got 6. Clock at 4. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. And again, Chicago, no good. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
There's the pass to Yurtsevin. Shoots over Dosunmu. Intense shot, and it's good on the layup. Yurtsevin's got 4 this quarter.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays, and his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
Now here's Dragic. 11 points in the game. Caruso, the pass to Dosunmu. 11 feet out, and he hits it. Dosunmu's got his first basket of the night. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes. And I love it whenever Oladipo gets tricky with it, putting on a show for everyone with that one.
Pass to Drummond. Over Yurtsevin. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Heat out front, leading by a point. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Here with head coach Billy Donovan. Coach, it's been back and forth in the first half. What's it going to come down to?
Well, I would say it's close. We know we're playing against a great team, so we just got to keep grinding and keep playing.
We'll see how it turns out, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome, everyone, to tonight's show. Kicking things off, let's see some of the names on the injury list around the league. So that's the NBA's injury report. What's our injury report look like, fellas?
Well, the elevator was out today, and Shaq had to climb 2 flights of stairs. I think the big man pulled everything.
Kenny, if you keep saying stuff like that, I'm going to put you on the injury list. Remember, it's 1, 2, 3, not 1, 2, back to 1.
Guys, come on. Play nice. Why do I always feel like the only grown-up here? Let's go back now to Bam Adebayo's first half performance. He was doing it all out there.
He is out-hustling everyone on the glass. Even his own guys in some cases.
Controlling the flow of second half chances on both ends. That can often decide games. He's putting in work. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. So the Bulls 5 right now. DeRozan and Williams are the forwards. Michael Jordan is out there with Zach LaVine. And it's Vucevic in at the center position. LaVine against Lowry. Here's Hero. Jordan with some nice D. Chicago's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball. Southpaw.
Williams dishes to LaVine. Rebound by Butler. Butler's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Adebayo. Butler in the corner. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet. Butler's got 10 points in the game.
And down in the corners, Butler can be dangerous. He's pretty comfortable with that shot.
Jordan kicks to LaVine. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Hero, no good.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Vucevic setting the pick for LaVine. Pass to Vucevic. Right side, DeRozan over Butler. And the Bulls with another miss.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
Hero from long range. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. LaVine looking around. Jordan with a screen on Martin. Here's LaVine. That one goes in. He's got 7.
And it took some time, but hopefully getting that make will kind of kickstart and kind of wake them up here in this 3rd quarter after missing their first few shots.
And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, great feed by Lowry. He'd rather pick up an assist than score a bucket.
Jordan finds Williams. LaVine against Lowry. It's stolen by Martin. In transition, here comes Miami. Here's Butler. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Butler's got the lead up to 6 now for the Heat. That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
He's doing everything he can to put this game to bed, and great score there to help his team.
Jordan outside. Shoots over Hero and misses it off the right side of the rim.
And they have started out this quarter shooting just 20%. Let's just say this is not the way they wanted to open the second half.
Shots good from Butler.
A legendary competitor. Butler with no fear taking it hard to the hoop.
Here is Jordan. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Williams a screen on Butler. Looking to get it going. Rebound by the Heat.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no arguing here. He's definitely an elite defender. 2nd team all-defense, 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
Bulls trail by 10. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Max Strus is checked in for Jimmy Butler. Now here's DeRozan. Defense right on him. Outside Jordan. Out to DeRozan. Shot clock at 6. Will it go? That one doesn't drop. And the Heat going the other way now.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David. That's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Bean passes to DeRozan. Picked by Vucevic from 20 feet out. Off the left rim and out.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Vucevic with the block.
Well timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spots.
Levine finds DeRozan. And here's Vucevic. Fires, high post, and the Bulls with another miss.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Now here is Lowry. A 12-point lead, their biggest of the game.
Man, terrific to see Adebayo putting up big numbers. He's continuing to grow as a scorer.
Chicago calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Heat on D. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Levine dishes to Vucevic.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point, Vucevic, a force around the rim.
Hero kicks to Lowry. And he banks in the layup. Lowry's got the lead up to 14 now for Miami.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Vucevic setting the pick for DeRozan. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Now the pass to Hero. Heat moving the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. Puts it up from 12. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to DeRozan. Elbow shot is on the way, and he comes up with the deuce. DeRozan's got 11.
Quality play recognition by DeRozan. Scans the defense, hits off the pick.
Hero against Jordan. A shot by Lowry, no good. Bulls trail by 12. On the wing, Green, covered by Martin. The jump hook, bank shot, no good.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
Jordan against Hero. Back to Adebayo. And it's in there. And that's now 24 points for Bam Adebayo.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Passes it to Levine. Outside DeRozan. Vucevic setting the pick for DeRozan. And Vucevic throws it down.
Oh, just a clever play by DeRozan. Using the pick and roll to make space for someone else.
And the Heat call time here. And the Heat with some changes. Yurtseven's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Wayne Dedmon comes in for Caleb Martin. And it's Victor Oladipo in for Tyler Hero. Then for the Bulls, Alex Caruso. He's checked in for DeRozan. White comes in for Michael Jordan. And it's Dosunmu in for Zach LaVine. Miami leading by 12. And here's Lowry. That one good for 2. Lowry's got 4 points this quarter.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Now White. Inside. And it's Green with the jam.
Well, White has quickly developed great floor vision. Doesn't miss the wide open man.
Lowry passes to Oladipo. Dedmon a screen. To the paint. Oladipo finds Dedmon. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Heat. The first one falls. And for a lot of up-and-coming teams, getting better defensively is the key to reaching, Greg, that next level. That being considered, what's the first step in that improvement?
A lot of times it's bringing in a great defender, like a Pat Beverly or an Andre Iguodala, a defensive anchor who also inspires his teammates to take that challenge.
And here are the Bulls now. It's a 14-point game. Vucevic is screen on Lowry. Pass to Caruso. Green with a screen for White to the inside. And Green with the basket on the assist by White.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Miami leading by 12. Outside Lowry. The pass to Oladipo. Offensive rebound. Dedmon. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Dedmon's got 4 points now in the quarter. White the pass to Dosunmu. Over Lowry. Dosunmu's shot is off. And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for Miami. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Kicks to Dedmon. Pass to Strus. For the 3. Rebound by the Bulls. White looking around. It's tipped. It's stolen by Oladipo. To the middle. Here's Lowry. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup. That's 7 points for Kyle Lowry. 1:43 left in the third quarter. Vucevic setting the pick for White. No good on the three. The Heat leading by 16. Strus with it. Now Green defending. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And taking a look back at his performance at the line a year ago, a rock solid 79%.
That free throw good from Strus. Butler, he's checked in for the Heat. And Chicago also making a switch. Williams, he's checked in for Javonte Green. And so Strus nails both of them.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Dosunmu, the pass to White. Vucevic setting the pick for White. It's good.
And what body control. Even when White gets bodied up, he sticks with his shot. And no question, Kobe White can shoot it. How about the accuracy as well?
That might be underselling his ability, especially beyond the arc. He once set a franchise record with 7 threes in a single quarter.
Bulls trail by 16. Now here's Dosunmu. Passes to White. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Goes up on the high post. And there's the rebound by Dedmon. Dedmon's got 5 rebounds tonight. Butler against Caruso. Butler kicks to Yurtseven. Oladipo against White. Dedmon a screen. Oladipo, the pass to Dedmon. And Dedmon throws it down.
Able to create off the pick and roll. Oladipo, this is how you move the ball in these sets.
Here's Dosunmu. Guys, Bam Adebayo getting it done for the Heat. After a fantastic quarter, he's sitting on a double-double. And there's nowhere to go but up for him. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
That is why he is a point guard in this league. He has the elite passing ability, the vision. You need both to play the point guard.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. We've got Butler, Tyler Hero out there with Oladipo. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Martin in at the 4-man position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Vucevic a screen on Hero. Dragic the pass to Vucevic. 3-pointer. No good from Dragic. Miami leading by 18. Adebayo with the ball. Now defended by Levine. The shot by Adebayo, no good. And Chicago shooting 39% from the floor. Not their best. Outside DeRozan. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Tyler Hero picks one up.
Not afraid to go inside. DeRozan even picks up the whistle that time. And for years, it has seemed like Nikola Vucevic has been so underrated. Multi-time All-Star. This is a big man that really does it all.
First one falls for him. And Richard, it seems as though it's easy to take Vucevic for granted.
Yeah, and it's so strange. He consistently puts up great numbers and plays his role to perfection. A big guy that any team would love to have, especially when you consider how efficient he is.
DeMar DeRozan hits them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Hero passes to Martin. Outside Butler. Oladipo outside. There's Hero with the three. Knocks down the three ball.
His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
And here's Dragic. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Trailing by 19. DeRozan a screen on Hero. Outside DeRozan. Miami grabs the miss. Martin's got his 6th rebound on the night. Loads it up for Adebayo.
And known as a combo guard, Victor Oladipo has some point guard level passing skills in the body of a 2.
Pass to DeRozan. Hero against Dragic. Outside DeRozan. Goes up from the top of the key. The shot misses. And it's Miami the other way. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Adebayo finds Butler. Over in the corner. Hero. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
Levine up top, guarded by Oladipo. To halt the run, another miss by DeRozan.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
It's stolen by Dragic. From deep, Jordan. And he gets it back. And there's the pass to DeRozan. Dragic against Hero. 4 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Adebayo. That's the Heat on the break. Beyond the arc. And Hero the bucket on the assist by Martin. Hero's got 6 points in the quarter.
That gives him his second 3 of the half, with 3 total for the game.
Jordan deciding where to go with it. DeRozan for 3. And Oladipo pulls it down.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Butler against Jordan. He gets that one.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Now here's Levine. Here's DeRozan. And another miss by Chicago.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
Hero on the wing. Back to Oladipo. 6 to shoot. Pass to Adebayo. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got his 4th assist in this one. Chicago's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Levine dishes to DeRozan to end the drought, and the shot goes down.
Living in this area on the floor, DeRozan loves that mid-range game, and honestly, for good reason.
Levine against Oladipo. Right side, Martin takes the three. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. Here's Jordan. It's hauled in by the Heat. Passes it to Oladipo. Richard, I know you've been to Africa. Your mom did a lot of great work there. How gratifying is it to see the investment that the NBA now is making over there?
Well, I look at how basketball changed my life and allowed me to accomplish so many great things. And the more people that have the opportunity to allow basketball to change their lives, you got Basketball Without Borders, you have academies in basketball, you now have the Basketball Africa League. It's great to see these opportunities extended to more people across the globe. That's why basketball is a global game.
Here's Adebayo. After the made shot from Nikola Vucevic. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Rockets against Hero. Here's DeRozan. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it. DeRozan's got 6 in the quarter.
With the jumper, DeRozan is efficient. You really can't afford to let him get shots lined up.
Hero passes to Adebayo. Vucevic with the block. And here we go. Levine heading. Oh, look out! Goodness. Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you. Check out Levine getting artful at the rim, leaving the defense just completely clueless of how to stop it.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Hero against Dragic. And the layup's good off the glass. Hero's got 10 points in just the second half.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Outside Jordan. Doesn't go that time. Great D that time from Martin. DeRozan against Butler. One of the biggest changes in the NBA since I started broadcasting back in the early 80s, player movement. That's your guys switching teams all the time. Is that a good thing or a bad thing for the NBA?
I think for players, it's great because you have more mobility. You have a chance to change your environment and revitalize you. For the fans, I understand. Probably not so much because really they connect to these players, especially when you draft them or they're a part of an epic year or a championship. You just hate to see those players go. So there's two sides to it.
And I bet as a player, knowing you as I do, you probably enjoy the challenge of trying to reassert yourself, find out where you could best help your new team.
Yes, and you enjoy your new role. I've been in roles where I was expected to be a leading scorer. I've also been in a role where I was expected to mentor Kawhi Leonard, Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, Draymond Green, Harrison Barnes. All those guys were drafted at my time in Golden State.
Now at the line, Bam Adebayo. 2.
Free throw good. Adebayo. A different look for Miami. Yurtseven's checked in for Caleb Martin. Max Strus comes in for Oladipo. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Tyler Hero. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Chicago. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Greg, you think of everything that goes into making it to the NBA as a player. Did it come easy for you, or was it all work?
It's easy, really, to overlook the grind, but when you love the game, all those hours in the lab don't feel quite like work. At least not until you start getting a little longer in the tooth.
And he makes the first.
Named to his first All-Star game in 2021, Zach LaVine had a breakout season.
Yeah, that was year 7 for Zach, averaging over 27 points per game. And look, it feels like he's been in the league forever, but he was only 19 when he was drafted in 2014. Zach's younger than a lot of people think.
Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Miami.
Kevin, what's so impressive to me about LaVine? It's the all-around play. He affects the game across the board.
Now, here's Butler. All alone. Basket number 8 is all good. He has attempted 12 shots.
A main weapon of Butler's. They say the mid-range shot is dying, but he still finds value in it.
Williams sets a screen for DeRozan. Shoots from the elbow. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. Butler's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And LaVine's efficient as well.
And good shooting numbers, no doubt. Last year, he cut back on the turnovers. And, boy, he's still young. There's still tons of upside to be had.
LaVine with it. Lowry picks him up. LaVine against Lowry. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Richard, I was wondering, do you think the recent postseason success of small market teams like Milwaukee is good for the NBA?
Absolutely. Guys should be able to feel like they can win no matter where they are playing at. And no one wants to see the same couple of teams in the playoffs every single year. Smaller market success makes the league better. Athletically gifted, a knockdown shooter, it feels like LaVine is constantly underappreciated for all the things that he does.
And he makes both free throws.
He's upped his aggressiveness, wanting to get to the line more and doing just that.
Butler with the ball. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Butler is just hard to guard inside. Really good at using his body to create contact against the defense at the basket.
He misses the free throw.
And Butler commands hard work from his teammates. He demands they want to win as much as he does.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Omer Yurtseven. Caleb Martin comes in for Dwayne Dedmon. And Hero subbed in for Max Strus. And he's good on the second. Last season, of course, Marcus Smart won the Defensive Player of the Year. You know, Greg, it's rare to see a guard win it. Should perimeter players get more consideration from this point on?
It's tough, Kev. I do think they should. And I think that the numbers, though, tend to favor the rim protectors. But it's only right to recognize great defense at every position, especially in an age of positionless basketball.
Now here's Williams. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. LaVine kicks to DeRozan. Over Lowry. That one, no good. And the Heat going the other way now. Pass to Adebayo. There's the pass to Hero. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. 5 on the clock. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Miami no good on that time either.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
The Heat leading by 23. Hero passes to Martin. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. Shoots over DeRozan. The shot by Adebayo, no good. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Chicago Bulls.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Heat.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Bam Adebayo.
And what effort he had on the boards, displaying some great fight, willing to battle down low.
Now here's Levine after Tyler Hero's miss. Levine against Lowry, and it's good for two.
We see this time and time again from Levine. He has the ability to put the offense on his shoulders.
Hero against Jordan. Out to the wing. Levine against Lowry. Adebayo with a screen on Levine. Out to the for Adebayo. It's stolen by Vucevic. Williams finds DeRozan. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Bam. Congrats on the win. This arena was rocking tonight. What difference does it make when they're loud like this?
Man, this place get the rocking, man. I love it playing in front of the Miami Heat fans, man. That's so wonderful, bro. And they stay behind us 24/7 no matter what, and we can't thank them enough for that.
Yeah, you fed off of them tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you guys.
David, thank you as always. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. And now our New Balance player of the game, Bam Adebayo.